Oh, I missed my chance to enter the secret code. So we'll just look at the explanation of how to play. Advanced skills. It doesn't give you much time to read this, but if you're staring at it for a while, I guess you can kind of read it. So when the title screen comes back, I gotta press bubble, jump, bubble, jump, bubble, jump, right, and then player 1 button, player 1 start. And that unbinds the secret bonus stages from you having to do it deathless. Which, at this point, I've seen all the secret bonus stages, so it doesn't really matter that much, but I think it's more fun to see them than not see them. So, bubble jump, right 1. Original game. Let's put in a credit. Nuts and Milk, I would say is reminiscent of Check and Pop. I think it's easier to get into. Whoa! I didn't think they'd start moving so fast. What did I just pick up? And where'd player 2 go? Why aren't they in the corner telling me to press a button constantly? There they are. I was waiting for them to come. Have I already died twice? No, once. Oh well. Want that cake. Missed the cake. Yeah, it's weird to me. Like, how did that happen? Usually they'd be, like, sitting in the corner, pushing the button constantly. Oh, you know what it is? It's because I had credits sitting in the machine before. Now I don't have any extra credits in the machine. So I'm gonna wait on this, because sometimes a bow tie appears at the bottom here. I'm just gonna see if it happens. Yeah, if I put another quarter in the machine, so I only put 1 quarter in this time, and so that whole time we were seeing that the second player, like, push button to start, it was because I had a quarter in there. Like, I was always just filling it up with quarters before I started. Now it's just at the beginning of every level. I want that popsicle. Oh, I really want that bow tie. But I was wondering if those pop bubbles were going to become popsicles. There was one stage where, like, a big popsicle fell down, and all the bubbles that were hanging around at the end of the stage turned into popsicles. But I don't know what triggered that. Have some sushi. Some nice tamago sushi. Except for those 2 deaths off the, or 1 death off the bat, I think it's going okay. Hey, there we go. It's hard to pop a bubble from the front. Oh! Okay, I got it. thought that was going to land on me and get me, but it didn't. Oh! I missed the pop there. So that stage went weirdly, but survived just fine. So that time, like, strawberries dropped. Don't know why. But sometimes, like, the remaining bubbles end up dropping things. So I should probably get that bow tie before I deal with the last enemy here. Which I think gives me the fast bubble. The purple one gives me the fast bubble. The pink one gives me the long bubble. The orange one gives me the rapid fire bubble. I think that's what they all do. Oh! Oh, that was... I pushed myself. The bubbles pushed me back into the hole. I can get my bow tie back. Oh, my rapid fire bow tie. Oh no! Couple of blunders here. Oh well, we'll keep moving. Stage 13. Go, and now we just flood this. Kind of want to get in there for the bow tie, but I think it'll be gone by the time I do. And it's hard to get in there, because the water tends to teleport through the wall instead of go inside. But if you can get it to flow into the middle, you can get inside there yourself. I guess I could go in through the bottom. I don't know why I'm not trying that, but... Okay, let's see if we can go get that cross. Which gives us firepower. This is temporary, it will only last till the end of the level, but it's fun. Have a fire-breathing dragon. Oh! I thought it lasted to the end of the level. Apparently it lasts a temporary amount of time. Oof. So when you jump into a wall like that, like, it holds you back. Okay, so if I got that umbrella... Oh, I got it by accident. So it skipped me 3 levels. Hi there, Simon Ashtier. How's it going? Oh, it's Red Ox! Coca-Cola, Red Ox Fried Rice. How are you all doing? I'm on my 3rd or 4th run of Bobble because I keep forgetting how to continue and ending the game. I got to like stage 70 or something earlier. But thank you for the raid. This is not NES Bobble. This is the arcade version. So I believe it's a Yamaha YM2203 is the sound chip. I forget which I forget which like OPL that is, or if that's an OPL. But it's an FM synthesis thing, hence the... Oh! That was poorly placed. Okay. I've had bad luck with this level today. I had really good luck with it yesterday. So I thought I had sort of mastered it, but... like, I've been getting to stage 30 or so without a continue. But probably not this time. So the way I'm playing... I'll get to show something cool in a moment, as long as I manage to hit it. Oh, can I still do it? I gotta get up there fast. There it is. I need to get up there really badly. And not die on my way. Oh, why is this bubble giving me... Yeah, okay. So, welcome to Secret Round. This is the secret round. Normally to get here, you have to get to level 20 without dying. I put in a secret code on the title screen that lets you not have that restriction. But the bottom row there, or the top row of characters, is an alphabet, A to Z. And if you write all those down, I don't know how you're supposed to do this in the arcade. You can decode the message there, and it gives you some sort of secret message. I don't know what it says, because... The other thing is, if I wait just a moment, here comes this monster who's gonna kill me if I don't get out of here. So there's one of those at stage 20, stage 30, and stage 40. So if you get to all those stages without dying, you get the 3 secret messages. And that, I believe, tells you how to get the true ending of the game. If you use the alphabet to code the... There's a code it gives you in that alphabet at the end of the game if you beat it with 2 players and get the happy end. If you beat it with just 1 player, you get the sad end or bad end. I forget which. I think it's bad end. But if you beat it with 2 players, you get happy end. But the happy end gives you the secret code in the alphabet. But to decipher the alphabet, it tells you, actually on that screen, clear stages 1 to 20 without dying to get A, B, C, D. So it tells you what you need to do, but that doesn't make it easy to do what you need to do. Plus, you have to beat the game to even get that message, so... Well, to me, them returning to human form is the bad ending, but no, happy end is when you return to human form. And the... Sorry, it's a little bit loud. Maybe I'm talking too loud to... Versus the... The secret code is like a series of presses on the title screen, I think. And, oh, the secret code starts the game in a harder mode. So this level's neat. You break one of these to make fire in the frying pan here, which will roast these sharks for you. Which I'm doing badly, but... It's a really fun way to... This is the first level with the flame bubble mechanic, I think. So it's a really fun way to introduce it, I always thought. I've been seeing a lot of cool bubble things. Yeah, so, like... I don't know, the designer of the game was just obsessed with putting all these hard-to-get secrets in it, and also, like... pushing you to do it 2-player, which I'm not at the moment, because I don't have anybody to play with, but the game works better with 2 players. Well, one, it's a lot easier on a lot of levels, but okay, so if I can get that cross, it'll wipe out the enemies with lightning. There we go. Ooh, corn dogs. I really want a corn dog. They made about 5 Bubble Bobble games. They kind of bungled how they did the sequels. So, there's one called Rainbow Islands and one called Parasol Stars. I think Parasol Stars was the second one they made. And those are both sequels, but you play as the human that you turn into at the end of this game, which made it feel... And the mechanics are very different. Like, you make rainbows in one of them. I forget exactly how they work. It's been a long time since I played them, but... So this level is an homage to a game called Chack and Pop, which I actually just played a few minutes ago, just to demonstrate. But it's a 1983 Taito game, which actually featured these shark enemy characters. So everything, this whole round is just shaped like that level. Okay, so the fire will take care of all of those. And I gotta get this one here. Oh no, it's free. They don't stay in the bubble long. So, like, Chack and Pop didn't have bubbles or anything. You kind of climbed on the ceiling and dropped bombs to free a heart. Okay, round 30 is where you get the second secret stage. It is really hard to make these jumps, by the way. But in a moment on the top right, there it is. That's the secret door. It's like this little door with flames. So here's your second secret message. If you're really fast, maybe you can decipher a few letters. So my question is, like, how does anyone do this in the arcade? Like, if you had a Polaroid camera, you could take a picture of it. This is not enough time to write it down. Yeah, so after the first 3 games, there was Bubble Symphony. There was also a game called... Well, there was a Bubble Bobble 2 for NES as well. I think that was more of a rare, kind of later game. I don't think a lot of people had that one. I'll just wait for this guy, because he's funny. Look at that face. A rivalry between Yoshi and the Bubble Dragons? I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay, so that book gives you an earthquake. This level's really hard, because you gotta jump down at just the right time, and then get all those enemies before they hit you, and they're all going... They're in a predictable pattern, but it's still really hard to pull off. Ooh. Okay, and this is a level you gotta realize you can always jump through the floor. Or rather, you can jump through the ceiling above you. And that's how you get those enemies. And then this enemy you want to just drop a flame down on. But you have to learn about jumping. And also, like, the ceiling, there's no collision on the top row of tiles, which is really weird. That you need to figure out at some point, too. So there's just... What? My flame didn't work. I gotta go down there and do it myself. Okay. So, I'm still on my first credit here. However, I am playing... The game is set to easy. I don't really know what the difference is between easy and hard. I accidentally hit a blue cross, but I didn't see it. I think I landed on it as it appeared. So I've got 5 lives instead of just 3. And... Oh wow, I've messed up that side. So if I jump on a bubble here... I think this is the first level you need to jump on a bubble. All the other levels until now, I think you can get through without knowing that. Oh, I missed the Valentine. That would have made the rest of this quicker. The heart makes you invincible. Okay, this is going to be hard to do with the Rascal Monster in the way. Oh, I got it. And it's corn time! Yeah, Bubble for Friends. I will buy that. I don't have a Switch, but it's coming out for PS4 later this year, I think. There's an ad that said Winter 2020 or something. So... Last couple times I did this level, I did it perfect. So I'm disappointed that I didn't pull it off this time. Oh, I could have just gotten that bomb. So now I gotta go down there with the bubble on him. There we go. If you do a bubble really close to your face, the spike on your head will pop the bubble immediately. Which you kind of need to do in some levels, because this doesn't really happen in the home ports, but in the arcade version, every level has a different timer set for how long enemies stay inside the bubble. So some levels it's really hard to blow a bubble and then... Oh no. Okay, I was trying to drop a flame in there, but that works. So this level took me a little while to figure out, because you gotta learn to jump inside walls and stuff. I keep getting sidetracked, because I keep having to deal with things as they come up. This game does not give you a break. I could hit the pause button on main, but oh, I want the bubble! Oh, I wanted that bow tie. So it gives you... The rapid bubble is the best power-up. So I've lost track of what I was talking about. Oh well. If anyone was hoping I finished whatever I was saying, give me a prompt and I'll figure out the rest of it. This level I always thought was really neat because you could just fall forever. So I want to just drop that flame on them. There we go. And then I can just fall here. I used to just do this for the rest of the level when I was a kid, because I thought this was fun. Okay, this level actually should have another secret level door appear. There it is. It's a bit of a frantic level, but it's actually not too bad of a level. So here's the third one. It's got like a heart in a jar for some reason. You just deciphered the level 30 message? Well, feel free to post it in chat. I took screenshots of them earlier, so I was actually planning to decipher them, but I'm not able to do it while playing. I guess I can get that, as long as I don't walk through the door. But yeah, I'm not sure if these three messages are actually important, but the alphabet, I think, is critical to deciphering the end-of-game code. Now this level is always really hard. Okay, so right now I've got my finger on the Player 1 Continue button. Because as soon as I die... Wow, I might actually survive this level. I think that's the first. I don't think I've ever done that level without dying before. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do need a credit in the tank. Thank you for the reminder. I stopped putting extra quarters in, and I had been doing early. So, if I'm not holding... Right now, you have no opportunity to, like, insert a quarter and press continue. You have to be holding continue at that moment, or else it will game over you. And that's what's happened to me throughout this game. This is my, I think, 4th time playing it tonight. I just keep forgetting. And I could just put on an infinite lives code, and maybe that'd be a better idea. Because I already put it on easy mode, and it's not like I'm like withholding quarters from myself or anything, it's just... I don't know. In some way it seems fun to me to do it that way. This level's a little bit chaotic because you don't know when they're going to jump. And on the bottom level, they're likely to hit you with the fire. They can shoot fire from up here too, but they do it less often because they stand up here less often. So you just gotta pay attention. I died once there. This level tends to be fairly easy. I don't remember them being so fast. I could go hit that clock and they'll stop. I'm disappointed I lost a life there. Well, I just turned a bonus one. But if you're playing two-player, and this game is definitely meant to be played two-player, so look how fast that one breaks out of the bubble. So this level actually might be possible with the rapid fire. But you gotta break that bubble super fast. I think it's even worse in normal mode. I'm playing on easy mode, which actually doesn't seem that different. But I think you get just a little more time for everything in easy mode. I'm not sure. I couldn't find any sites that would like explain what the differences between all the dip switches and stuff are. It just says easy mode. So that's all I know. Oh! So those I didn't expect to break out quite so fast. If I'm lucky, that flame will fall down there. Okay. So I shouldn't have lost any lives on this level. This is a fairly easy level, but... also, jumping horizontally works really weird. So if you just jump straight up, you have very little air control. If you get a little run before you jump, you do... like that's a running jump. You don't have to have much of a run, but you need to have a little bit of a run. This level's not too bad. What's next? Oh, the butterfly. So this is another level where the enemies have a really short fuse in their bubbles, as I recall. So you want to get real close. Oh, okay. Put a quarter in. There. That's all the time I had. But yeah, if you're playing it two-player, like the designers of this game really wanted you to be playing it, you tend to have a bunch of time because the second player won't die at the same time as you do, usually. Oh. This level has been tricky. I don't have a good strategy for... Oh, finally it breaks out. That's weird. And now it's going through the wall. This is... now it's stuck again. Okay, so this should be okay. Oh, so now I've got an extra credit. That's why it's like telling me to push two-player constantly. There's a nice eggplant. Oh wait, what's that door? I've never seen that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 levels? 11? "20 levels! Wow! That was a big level skip. I've never seen that item before. Wow. So this level is a level, oh, I accidentally just touched a book. I guess the book makes an earthquake happen. But I guess it just appeared where I was at that moment. So I was saying last time I got to this level, this ended the game for my dad and I the first time we got to this level. Because we couldn't figure out how to jump on our bubble in a tight space like that. Okay, that teapot's gotta be good. Oh, it's an exploding teapot. But what happened was, so our game ended here. We just like waited at the side, and then the Rascal Monsters would get us and wipe us out. But we just had no idea what to do. And what happened was, like, my dad stayed up late playing on his own, and somehow he figured out that you could jump, you could blow a bubble really close to a wall, even in that tight space, and get up there. Oh, this level is a bit of a nightmare to figure out, actually. Though, actually it has gone differently than normal. This enemy isn't usually right here, and that's gonna be a problem, maybe. Oh. I don't think I can survive this thing. That's not a normal spot for that enemy. Normally it gets trapped at the bottom row. I'm trying to think of how to do this. Oh! Okay, that's a good way to do that one. So from here... Yeah, so this is a good spot. If that pull comes down low enough... It keeps getting stuck in there. That's a bit vexing. I don't know how I'm gonna get at it. Okay, so I need a credit in the tank. Just be ready to push the button. But it's just really hard to get into the middle of the level here. Oh, okay. Took care of that one. Ah, I did the wrong thing there. There we go, that should do it. So it's really hard to get... Actually, that particular enemy I could have gotten this way. But usually one ends up at the bottom row of the screen, and that's hard to get without... Like, I think the lightning is the only way. Anyhow, that's a weird level. That's one of the kind of weird puzzle levels. But I think I sort of half told that story of high tech, where like my dad just basically stayed up real late playing the game, and he figured it out, and the next day he was like, "Brad, I figured it out. You blow a bubble in that tight space and you can jump out." And then the next time we played, we got past that level. Wow, this level does not give you much time. I just want to, like, get one of them. Before the Rascal Monster does? Okay, I gotta hold the button. There we go. Back in action. Why has the push two-player button animation gotten less lively all of a sudden? I think last time I was at this level, I got some item that made it easy or something. I don't remember it being... it tripping me up before now. Okay, here we go. Drunk! Oh, this is a rough level. Well, if I could get up there... There we go. when you get the invincibility, so it's a heart with a little Chacken from Chacken Pop inside. Oh! Okay. So that's good. If you get a bottle full of liquid, a potion, or whatever it is, the level ends and it fills with some bonus item to collect. Here it's music notes. Sometimes it's clovers, or flowers, or cookies. If I get all of them, I get a point bonus, but really the nicest thing it does is just clear the level for us. Alright, have a good night, Red Ox. Alright, how does this string... What's the point of... Whoa! So these enemies are not staying in Bubble for very long. That umbrella could be really nice if I don't get killed by that enemy on the way to it. Now I don't think I can get it. Oh, I did. Okay. So this might be 5 levels? Oh, this level. This level's neat. So... I think there is some secret to the airflow on this level. Okay, gotta put in a quarter. Be ready. There we go. I said be ready, and then I took my finger off the button immediately after. What? That came out of the bubble so fast. There's only 4 secret... I don't think there's one on 10. I've never seen one on 10. So I think with the airflow of this room, if you jump and bubble... There we go. I think this is the easiest way to get up. Got so many bubbles, they're slowed down now. There we go. I made it to the top. There we go. And actually I put a reference to this level in Lizard, in the Palace Zone. But I don't know if anybody has ever gotten the reference. I haven't played this level lately. I think I've skipped over it every time. So if I could get in there in the middle, I could grab that cherry bomb. Oh, I got bottled from the other side. So this is a really kind of vexing level for how... Oh, I need the quarter. Gimme! Ah. Okay. Still in it. Like, there's just no time to pop the bubble. Okay. So, the bubbles float at a good height. You just have to bounce up here. And now it's free. So at least I can attack it. This comes down here. Oh! Oh no! Please, no! I'm never gonna get it down there. What on... Okay, I got it. Oh, was that level supposed to be an EEPROM? That's an interesting thought. Okay, I should put a quarter in. There we go. That's another continue. So I'm going through continues pretty quick at this point, which is... Ah. Missed the teapot. I wonder if I can control how they go. Do they kind of seek after me? There we go. Ooh. Level 84. Okay, so this is when we start getting into... Oh! The level's named after developers, I think. That was mean. Like, I don't know what I could have really done to avoid that, because I don't know when they're going to drop. So I'm going to keep a quarter in there. This one is really weird. I guess the title Dead Heat suggests that the enemies are racing. I don't really know. I don't know what this diagram is in the middle. And there's a trophy. There's a trophy for... So I think whatever bubbles are hanging around at the end of the level become a trophy on that level. Was it a car? Maybe. Why am I not getting the letters I need? Oh, this is another one of those deals. Okay. Well, if I could have not landed on a solid stream of those enemies, I could have kept that item. This level kind of feels like, you know, an Arkanoid or Breakout games where, like, you've just got one thing left to hit and you're just waiting for the random thing to line up. I don't know. Oh. This level is kind of neat. So what happens is the flame bubbles will stop here, but you can push them along. And now it'll get stuck down there, but I can send more bubbles to push it along. And so eventually you get the flame bubbles where you need them to be, and then you can just pop one and drop them down. Have a nice barbecue. So it's kind of fun. But it's not obvious that you have to do that at first, so you just see like a flame bubble sitting there and you think like, how can I get that to do what I want? Now this one, I think what I need to do is have a big chain of bubbles. If I could just get that potion, actually, that'd be easier. There we go. But I think the strategy for this one is to make a big chain of bubbles and use them to, when you pop them, they'll pop a whole chain of bubbles and they'll pop a fire bubble above so you can safely kind of ignite it from below. But I didn't get to try and do that because the potion appeared and I thought that'd be safer. So I can't get those other flowers. But that's okay. I feel like the potion bonus is kind of like procedural, so it's not always like a practical thing. I really don't know what to do about that. If you've got rapid fire, I think you can survive, but speak of the devil, there's a nice rapid fire up there. But I managed to reach it before that bubble disappeared. I just got out of my hole. Oh no, I got pushed by the bubble. The bubbles also push you back. You gotta worry about that. So I actually got pushed off the ledge there. Super Gamer! That's what we get for getting to level... Oh no! So the bubbles just scream to the top. And they don't stay in the bubble long. Look at this, slow down. Oh, give me that cherry bomb, that'll... So that was pretty doable with rapid fire. Without rapid fire, I don't know. So here's MTJ. You get a lot of, like, 3-letter initials, and I think a lot of these, if you enter them as your high score, you'll get, like, a unique item appear on stage 1. Oops, I accidentally got the speed up. Hey, there's bubs. Lots of bubs. All the bubs. Here's IF. I think there was actually a check-in item there that appeared, but I ate it too fast to see it. Okay, that X could be useful if I could reach it, but it looks like it's going by pretty fast. So this one's stuck in the wall there, just gotta... there we go. Oh yeah, so this level drops computers. Oh, okay, this level is actually a real pain. With the slippers. Oh, there we go. So you need to be able to turn around in tight space, and I don't know how to do that with these ruby slippers. They're kind of a curse now. Oh, there we go. I think I need to be facing the other way for the last one. There we go. Now I gotta do that whole climb again. It'll be easier now. So you gotta do a jumping bubble, because the one along the floor won't float. And you gotta... There. I guess you don't have to turn around. I was wrong about that. Oh, you do here, because the bubble flows out. So you turn around, the first couple bubbles you blow kind of knock you back. Okay, at least I get a few of them each life. I don't know. I don't really know what else to do. I think it's one of those levels where, like, if you practice it, you can probably get pretty consistent at it, but... I feel like the puzzle of how to ascend in the first place is already, like, enough of a problem. Just putting in a quarter there for when I ultimately need to continue again. But then they made it cruel with having a ton of enemies, and their bubbles don't last very long, and also they move super fast. So you have all those things to deal with on top of this puzzle of how do you even get up there. But we are in the last 5 stages of the game, so I guess you gotta expect some hardship. Oh, I thought I could at least get one. Okay, gotta continue. And the other thing, and one of the other things that I think is more cruel about the arcade version than some of the home versions, or at least the Atari ST version that I'm used to, is that, at least in the Atari ST version, items keep spawning. There we go, I got one of them. No, it's gonna get out. Oh, I got it. Okay, so I think there's two standing right here. There we go. Finally through that level. But items would keep appearing throughout as you keep playing. But in the arcade, it seems... So this arrow is actually telling you what to do. The arrow is how to beat this level. You want to fall straight down here. And the reason you want to do that, well, is because the top row of the screen is meaningless. Wow, look at that item do nothing. It's trapped in the wall, so that's like a thing that kills enemies. So the top row of the screen does not collide with anything, which is kind of weird. But knowing that means you can know that you can fall straight down through the wall there. However, if I go even slightly to the left, I will fall into a trap instead. It's gonna make this hard. Well, this will make it easier. So it's very strange. That sounds a bit annoying, but I guess that's what I get for that item getting trapped in the wall. So as long as you understand the wall mechanics perfectly, then it's kind of interesting to solve. Could I have just... Oh, I could have just walked off and had left. This level took me a lot of time to figure out. Yesterday. I did eventually figure it out. Okay, that skeleton item is bad. It makes all the enemies hurry up. So I don't want to get it. But as you can see, those enemies down there are not very accessible. Okay, the skeleton's out of the way. I'm gonna get rid of this. So there's no clear way how to get in there and fight them. And if you go down here, you might want to like jump up through the wall. But if you watch how the bubbles flow, you can't jump on them from down here. So what we realized, if you very carefully push these bubbles, and this is why it took me so long to figure out, you can push them over here without popping. And then if I can get down there fast enough... Oh, I was facing the wrong way. Oh, actually, I remember how to get down there now. You gotta throw water down here, and then ride it. So, in order for me to do that, I have to wait for some water to appear. So this level actually has no time limit, and no... which is really weird. So it can make you feel like you're just stuck with nothing to do. Okay, that was the wrong way to go. I needed to face the other way and pop the water the other way. So I just have to wait for some water. So it was really weird just like sitting on this level and going like, I don't know how to reach those enemies, and it's not doing anything to stop me from playing. There we go. And I need to turn... I needed to turn around to face the other way. So there's another trick to it. Now it's giving me all water. I need these. Okay. Don't want to push them too hard or they'll pop. And now I don't want water for a moment. Okay, so now they're... No, they're not in place. One of them kind of moved to the wrong spot. So I need to be facing right when I'm falling through there with the water. Let's just push a bunch of these in there. Maybe one of them will do the right thing. That was extremely lucky. Okay. I just did that wrong. Wait, did that just give me a hurry up? I wasn't seeing that before. There we go. So I had to push left to get in the path of the water, and then I had to turn around while swimming in it to face the right way to pop the lightning bubble in the right direction. So anyhow, so it's a bit weird. That one took me a while to figure out. Oh! If I can get to that potion, there we go. I'll make this faster. This level's weird, because they kind of get crammed into places, but they tend to get inside the E in Welcome, and then you can kind of pick them off from in there, but... Level 99. This level's so weird. And I had... I think last night I cheated by walking through walls, because I couldn't figure out how to do this as one player. But it's really weird. It makes it look like you need to kind of ride bubbles around, but what you want to do is put a bubble there and kind of jump through the wall to get here. And then finally you can bubble up this way. Oh no, it just popped on me. Oh, I'm okay. So now I can drop some flames down. And now, remembering that the top of the screen is meaningless, I can jump over here and hopefully hit that through the wall. There we go. And so maybe that's freed now, or maybe it's crap forever, I don't know. Let's try and get rid of these other enemies before I die. Oh, maybe I can get it. Okay, so I can't actually make this jump, I don't think, because... whatever. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to... I'm a little bit stuck here with this enemy. That wasn't supposed to happen. And oh! So, if you fall in here, you're kind of trapped until the Rascal Monster can let you out. So we gotta wait. But then I gotta figure out how to deal with this enemy. I can probably hit it with a bubble at the top of the screen. I think that's my best bet. I think I can hit it between the top and bottom of the screen. Let's put a quarter in preemptively. Oh, it looks like I already had one in. Okay. So, careful jump here. Get a nice bubble there. There we go. Okay, get these out of the way. Stupid fire. So, I think I can probably hit it from here. Maybe? I have to time this perfectly? Oh, this is created a nightmare for myself. Yeah. So I've made this almost impossible on myself, I think. I got it. Okay. Round 100. So I'm tagging in the second player here. And I'm going to load up on a few quarters, because I'm going to need to continue. So now for something completely different. So you grab, if you haven't seen this before, you grab the magic potion. That turns all your bubbles into lightning bubbles. I need to grab it again. I'm not doing well here. But I don't have much practice on this. Actually, hang on a second. So, I just want to take a save state right now. Just so that I can show... Actually, I'll probably take a save state after player 2 dies. And then I'll do the bad ending by beating the game alone. So I can show what that looks like. Oh, I got hit. So I think once you get used to this enemy, the patterns are pretty easy to follow. But I don't know the patterns yet. Oh, okay. So we've almost got the super drunk here. So a few more lightnings, and it'll turn into a big bubble. Oh no! There it is. Okay. So that'll be my save state. No. What? It gets angry? I've actually not seen that before. And that's what I get for... So I accidentally activated the second player somehow. I didn't mean to. Which meant I can't get the bad ending that I was aiming for. So I've never seen Angry Super Drunk, but this looks like super hard. And it doesn't get unangry when you die, unlike most enemies in the game. So I may have been... That's the name of this enemy. So the regular form of this enemy is called the Drunk. And this is the Super Drunk. They're literally throwing a bunch of bottles at you. I don't know if you saw the Drunk enemy before, but like they down a bottle and then they throw it at you. Oh, I'm doing really bad. So this is really cruel punishment for hesitating on popping the final bubble. In my view. But somehow I accidentally pressed the two-player... Oops, I accidentally pressed the two-player button again. So now I've got a second player again. That's a new one to me. I've never seen the angry super drunk, which is quite a terrifying thing. I'm amazed that they have a separate sprite. It's not just red, but it's got an angrier face. Oh, it's so hard to avoid. Okay, good. Second player's out of the way. I gotta not accidentally press that button. So... I don't know, it's sort of comical how unreasonable this is, but... I'm really curious in seeing, like, how many quarters this will cost me. Oh, you have, like, just enough time to get the thing. But if it comes for you in the corner, it's hard to predict that. Like, by the time you get back down, it'll hit you. And if you get hit by the lightning, you'll be stunned. It doesn't kill you, but it holds you in... Okay, that was me forgetting to hold the continue button. It didn't even stop the music, that's funny. So... let's see what I've got in my save state. Okay, so player 2 is alive in that save state. So I wanted to show the bad end first. So there we go. I had to use the save state. And I had to use a save state because I used a save state because I wanted to show what happens for the bad ending. Because I accidentally pressed player 2. If I had just popped the bubble without hesitating, we would have got the good ending already. See, like, this form of the boss, kind of reasonable. I could have dodged that. If I was paying more attention. Like, it shoots bottles in a very fixed pattern. And at this speed, it seems quite manageable. With practice. Which I do not have at the moment, but with practice. Okay. Right. Well, infinite lives just means infinite quarters, right? Okay, so here we go. A couple more hits, and it'll be in the bubble again. There we go. You go pop it. This is the bad end. I love the spooky music. Come here with your friends. You will be impressed by the truth of this story. Never forget your friend. Try again. At least it's not like Double Dragon where you have to beat up your friend if you brought a friend. You zapped too. So it sends you back to stage 55? 55? I thought it went back to stage 85. That's surprising. But I also think that door will appear, which will get you there faster. Okay, so if I just do this fast, so the second player is active right now, so now it counts as playing with a friend. So this is the good ending, or the happy end, rather. And we'll finally get to see the last part of the secret puzzle. So this is the Triumphant Happy End music. You found the most important magic in the world. It's love and friendship. So they didn't even give you the staff unless you... Oh, it tells you who everybody is. So now you know who MTJ is. ICH, NSO. Kim, Kimi, Kimijima. YSH, KTU, SAK. TOP. So it's everybody's high score names. So some of these names are names you can enter into the high score table, and you'll get like a special item next time you play on the first stage. Like when the bubbles pop, they'll be like a unique item. So Zen-chan is the robot monster. Monsta is the sharks. Maita, I think, is those white witches. Pul is the flying toast thing. Drunk was like the boss. Betty, Bubby, Patty. I guess Betty and Patty were the two girls that you saved? I don't know. So here's the secret message you get at the end. Take a screenshot of that. So if you've decoded the alphabet, I guess you can write this down. But yeah, so it tells you what to do. It says no miss clear round 1 to 20, which means like no death. And enter the silver door. You will find A, B, C, D. So it tells you what's going to happen in the secret room and how to find it. You had to beat the game to do it. You have to beat the game, and then it tells you to come back with a friend. Then you come back and beat the game with a friend, I guess. If you didn't do that the first time. And then you get this message. Here there's time to write that down, maybe. If you were really fast with a pen and paper and had one, like, with you. But, like, I try to imagine figuring this out in the arcade. And I feel like you'd have to have somebody dedicated to trying to write it down as fast as you can. I think STR is the code to get poops. So I'm going to see if we can do that. I tried it before, but it didn't work, but I'm going to try it now. You're going to decipher the last tablet. Yeah, so I've got screenshots of all of them now. So I think it gives you a code to enter on the title screen, which unlocks Super Game, but this is the last revision of the game, which I guess lets you select Super Game on the title screen. Maybe we should check that out in a moment. I'll see what happens if I just want to see if I can get the poop to appear on level 1 here. So I can blow a lot of extra bubbles, then pop these. Nope, they're cherries again, so I don't know. Maybe I could show it in the other version, I don't know. But it was funny. Maybe they removed it in the US version. So I'll just take some intentional deaths here and get back to the start so we can see what super mode is like. I think super mode basically just replaces some monsters with other monsters. I read in one place that it replaces the monsters from the last 50 stages with the monsters from the first 50 stages. Today's record is round all. But let's see what super mode looks like. Super game. So I don't know if super game would count, like selecting it that way would count for the true ending, or if you have to do the code. Does the color look different? Okay, so already we have those monsters there. So I'm wondering if the colors are going to be different for all the levels. Yes. Okay, so this is definitely different because it was orange before. And the first level was more red. Or more pink, I mean, and this time it was more red. Oh, I like this item. The comet. I never saw that until today. This level looks close to the original color, but I think it had white or a lighter color. It had pink and like pale yellow, and now it's like pink and pale pink. And this was like green, yellow, and red. Now it's green, green, and red. Okay, so we got fireballs. It is harder, but it seems like it's the same. It's going to be mostly the same. Okay, so I got that silver box, or maybe it was a pink box, I couldn't tell. Right, I don't remember what I saw. Sometimes it's silver, sometimes it's pink, sometimes it's blue, but... So I think these are the Rascal Monster, and they've replaced Zen-chan. There's a nice teapot. I know we get it. That's the exploding kind of teapot. Oh! Didn't expect that fireball. I grabbed that teapot. So that teapot, I think, gave me... I'm not sure if it gave me anything. Is that just a regular bubble, or is that like a faster bubble? So now we've got drunks on stage 7. So drunks have replaced... So that's interesting. So they make a set of enemies that were supposed to be like a superset of the previous enemies. So the drunks throw a thing. Sort of like the... What were they called? Maitas? I always called them witches, but the things that were little white creatures that threw bowling balls at you. I always thought this room looked like a shower. So I love... If you look closely at the drunks, watch them when they pull out a bottle, because it's... You can see them drink it. Which is not a detail I think we had in the home versions. But I love watching that. They drink the bottle and then throw it. It's really funny. And I love that ding when it hits the wall. Though it's hard to hear over the music. Oh, there's a symbol not in the... So wait, we've got poles instead of... Oh, I was going for... I lost track of where I was. I was going for that umbrella. So I just want to see how far I can get in the super game with 1 credit here. So yeah, if you were playing this in the arcade 1-player and you wanted to see the happy end, you could just pop in an extra quarter right at the end. I think I failed that one. And win the game that way. And the true end, I guess you can do the same way. I don't know if you need to have 2 players for the true end. Probably. But... So I always thought... when I first heard about all this deal with the endings, like I thought... How could anyone ever figure this out? But I didn't realize it said any of that stuff in the arcade. And I had it for Atari ST, and the ending might very well have said that, but I had a pirated copy, which had it crashed on the final boss. I saw, like, the super drunk for a moment, so I knew what it looked like. I saw it for long enough to see it, and it might have just been for 1 or 2 frames, but I saw it. And then it crashed, like the screen went blank. Atari ST, when stuff crashed, bombs would appear on the screen. And that's what happened. So I knew there was a final boss, but we considered the game beaten, because, like, the game just crashed and we just... That's it, I guess. And, so I never would have seen the ending screen, so I didn't know about, like, the ending telling you... So if you beat it, it tells you to come back with a friend, and if you beat it with a friend, it tells you... It shows you that thing and says, do this, like... So I always thought that was just a thing that you had to discover randomly, but it's not, really. It does tell you, it's just you have to be really good at the game and beat it a lot. Spend a lot of quarters. STR makes a flamingo item spawn. Did I just enter STR? Because if I did, maybe we can grab the flamingo item. So if that's what I missed doing, let's see if we can't grab the flamingo. So I'll just wait around a bit and see... No, that's a Sunday. Wait, oh, there's the flamingo. Okay. We'll get to see the poo. Get ready for the poo. Pardon me. Had something in my throat at that last moment. Okay, so I want to blow a lot of bubbles so that we can cover the level in feces. Let's go! Here they are! There's the poo! And that's Bubble Bobble. We did it. We found the poo. Thank you for the help, Enigma Wave. Alright, so... I'm done for the evening. I'm gonna see if anyone's online. So, I'm really interested in Bubble Bobble. I'll probably come back and play through the Atari ST version now, or see if I can do it. I've only ever done it the one time with my dad, and it crashed on level 100. And I've never tried to get through it 1-player, but, I mean, I was like 5 years old at the time, so maybe I could do it as an adult.